Why did you crack it?
What?
I didn't crack it.
I watched you.
I cracked it too.
Motherfucker.
Wait, hold on. Got multiple.
Cody leaves and this family falls apart.
He is the glue that keeps us together.
We are very shitty glue, all of us.
Now we're just going to have to rely on the silence to be silent for the podcast.
Holy shit.
What?
We love Cody.
We love you, Cody.
Say hi to Eli. He's racially ambiguous and Baddie. That guy's fucking ridiculous. Donut. That's harder to rhyme, but he's a really nice guy. Welcome to Unsubscribe.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the Unsubscribe podcast. Make sure wherever you're listening or watching, whether it's on YouTube, Castro, Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, Podbean, Stitcher, or that's all of them. Please leave a comment, like it, thumbs up it, give it a rating of 5 stars, whatever you can do. It helps the podcast out immensely. And Donut and Eli will be very happy if you do that. And we want to make Donut and Eli happy today.
Yeah, for 5 stars on everything and a comment if there is possible, because we need to be at the top. Donut, say something motivating. And that's where you come. That is.
Come subscribe.
We should have just put the fucking chair there and had the normal space. So it's like,
I got my donut hat hanging on the chair.
Yeah, just a fishing
I'll put
string.
it on for one bit. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Unsubscribe Podcast. I'm once again joined by Eli Double Tap, Baddie Streams, and your boy, Brandon Herrera. And the Ghost of Donut.
Oh, and then I opened a new one for that.
I didn't.
There you go, Fluck.
Baddie, you're back.
A lot of mosquitoes in this house.
Baddie's back.
Hi.
Baddie, Brandon, you're here.
I am.
Always.
Yeah.
You sat there last time, so everything you said reflects on Baddie.
I hope so.
I'm going to go see if Donut needs help. Sorry, guys. No Donut today. He had something pop up and he had to leave.
Yeah.
He hates you. He told me. He said, I specifically hate everybody that listens to this podcast.
Yeah, fuck you all and fuck you. I have to go do family stuff.
He has to be a father.
It's
not to any of you, because you're not his children. Remember that, because I feel like sometimes you get that confused, guys.
Our audience never gets that confused.
Yeah,
They
AK,
have
Daddy.
great relationships with their fathers.
Okay, Daddy, will you be my father? Will you be my daddy?
Pretty sure you literally could be my dad.
I mean, we literally have.
Age or what?
Yeah. I think that actually checks out.
Are you 24 or 5?
26.
6? God, they're growing up so
I hope.
quick.
Well, I mean, no, I didn't hit puberty until like 21.
Still waiting on the growth
How old are you now?
37.
37. Okay, no, that's not quite.
I mean,
Like,
11
this
years.
is my son.
What is
You'd be a fucking stud in
Hold
middle
on.
school. Like,
Just walking around. I'm like, have you seen my
Youngest
seed?
father in the world? 9-year-old.
that's impressive.
Dude, how you dropping?
There are 2 recorded 11-year-old fathers. There's also a 10-year-old father in the U.S.
One of them's right here.
Have you met my son? Brandon.
Hello. My name is
Herrera?
Brandon Cuevas.
No,
Brandon
he's
Quinn?
Indian, a Native American
Oh, that's
now.
true.
Whoa,
yeah.
bro. Fucking
hey,
some
feathers, not
Jesus.
dots, bud.
Yeah, bro. Calm the fuck down over there.
I'm sorry.
Pocahontas. No hotel chain here.
Apparently, your boy, we did the DNA thing. I'm 21% Native American, which is way bigger than I thought. I was like, it's going to be a little
20% Native American, 20% Mexican, 20% Japanese.
Asian. The Filipino.
Oh, you're Filipino?
Yeah, the dirty,
What?
the dirty
You've been
Asian.
lying to us this whole time?
I never said I was Japanese.
You did.
So you were scratching. I thought you were gonna make a fucked up joke with the eye thing. I'm like, I was waiting
I was
for
about
it.
to do like 20, 20, 20 in the last like 20, and there was gonna be an autistic joke in there, but it's gone now because you've been lying to us about being Japanese this entire time.
I say the poor
Whoa,
Asian
is there-
every time. No one's ever been like the poor Asian, the Japanese.
Arigato,
Betty-san. Hello.
You literally said you're Japanese.
I seriously thought Japanese this entire time.
Really?
Yeah, because you've said it.
I
Stolen
never
valor.
said no. Fucking clip me saying that one time. I always say the poor Asian.
All right, I know
Why are
timestamp
you-
guys in here,
Yeah.
and I'm sure Guys, go back in the podcast. This is your homework today. In the comments below, leave a timestamp on a previous podcast where Eli said he was
Guys,
Japanese.
as a
One of you autistic motherfuckers knows the
Somebody
timestamp
knows
off the
that-
top of their
yeah.
head.
As a Japanese man, I'm offended that Baddie is wearing an cultural appropriation of our society, which I'm
The fucking like cartoon Joker shirt.
that's,
Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
It's
Okay.
anime.
he's wearing. That's offensive to me now.
I
Good.
never watched Demon Slayer.
Baddie started this podcast with a headdress on. I told him no. It's been offensive the entire time. Once he found out my genetic traits,
How much the Native Americans cancel you?
he was
Like,
just
"We don't
walking
want him."
around like this. I was like, Baddie, what are you doing? Are you casting spells?
I've literally been caught doing that on stream now, like multiple times. I'll be like, and then Eli. Whenever I talk about Eli, I'm just like, and Eli, and the hands go up, man.
You spell cast.
No, they're spirit fingers, bro. They're spirit fingers. I'm getting ready to dance.
So how much more native are you than Elizabeth Warren?
Oh man,
How many times more
Yeah,
native?
what is the percentage?
And why can't you open a casino?
Or can you?
I wonder with that
Hold on,
percentage.
Google.
Because that was the biggest thing. I was like, oh, that's like once you hit a certain percentage. And mine was like
what do I
just
get?
like, bam. I was like, what the, why the fuck is this a thing? I didn't even know this. It's, you go through that and you're like just surprised of everything. You're like, huh? The fuck? Okay, Spaniard makes a lot of sense. Mexican people. Just a whole bunch of Native American did not know. My family was like, nah, none of that.
I'm gonna try to buy your Porsche with shiny beads.
Why are you giving me pillows and blankets that smell weird?
Oh, is that smallpox?
Yeah,
I don't know.
we did
My
that.
first 4 Google results did not give me any information. And I'm not actually going to read or look into this because
I hope not. During the podcast, that's what we do for an hour and 10 minutes.
all right, this one says 19%, but this one over here says 21. Maybe we can split the difference.
The title of the episode is Can Eli Open a Casino Legally? Is it
I almost
okay?
Googled that exactly. Can Eli open a casino? I'm like distracted by the conversation. Can Eli open a casino?
Yes.
Thank you, Google. It's like the magic fucking conch shell from SpongeBob.
Wait, 2 seconds.
Huh? Wait. Oh, yeah, Baddie.
Yeah.
I'm good. Is mine going up or down, Baddie? So help me, God. Now.
Talk.
Okay. Is it going up?
Talk.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Put his
you're
mic's on
mute.
the floor and it's getting all sorts of weird fucking feedback.
Oh, yeah.
So I just muted him.
Dude, Baddie doing his job. 5 minutes into the 7
Checking,
minutes into
making
the,
sure my mic is on.
7 minutes into the
To be fair,
podcast.
it wasn't that it wasn't on. It wasn't plugged in. I literally
Oh
didn't
no
plug-
shit.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because the previous one, it got left on the table and it was plugged in and it was in front of the camera. So I just unplugged it so we didn't fuck that up again and make all of the audio weird.
It works super good.
And then we drank a lot at brunch and came to film. Oh no, I didn't even drink a lot that day. That was the day I was half asleep because I didn't sleep before the podcast.
yeah, you were just-
I was like a zombie.
Yeah, you had like one Red Bull and you're like, this is how it
I'm
is.
okay. I woke up. I drove safe.
This is what we're doing today.
Mm-hmm.
So we got fucking, I don't even know what you've been doing. Everyone's just been out and about doing random shit. Video games
this
suck.
month.
Oh, you got tattooed. You were doing, what were
Yeah.
you filming yesterday? Can you even discuss that?
Oh, what was I filming? Oh, yeah, we were helping somebody with in the political sphere with documentary they were doing on like American gun stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it was nice to actually have some, relatively like-minded people as far as guns go, and not getting fucked over by random Australians.
Can we talk about that
I think we did at some
Yeah,
point,
we
didn't
did a
on the
little.
podcast? Oh, I wasn't here.
Yeah, it was the last one you
Yeah,
missed.
yeah,
And
yeah,
we
yeah.
briefly went over like, oh yeah, it just sucks. Like YouTubers.
That's so fucking scummy, man.
Yeah, it's like their entire continent was just a bunch of felons when it started.
Who would have figured?
You seen that picture of the Queen where like she's at like customs or whatever, like trying to get into Australia? It's like, excuse me, ma'am, do you have a criminal record? No, do I still need one to get in?
No, I haven't seen that. Fucking,
We love you, Australia.
yeah, dude, you guys have our come subscribe that band. What was it? Slayer.
Reaper
Slayer.
of the Slayer.
It was not fucking
Pathfinder.
Slayer.
Dude, it was Slayer. It was
No, you
100%
looked it up, not me.
System of a Down.
It was like
Oh.
no. It was Reaper of
Wingo.
No. No.
Was it just Reaper?
This was a
No.
brunch joke. I said it was a brunch joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a brunch joke.
Brunch
We
jokes
totally
are-
didn't go all the way to the chorus of chop suey, pretending we were Downy kids. In public.
Dude, detergent kids is what we call them.
Detergent. Oh no.
I love that was a slow joke where it's like 1, 2. Oh.
What was the name of the band, Eli?
Which one? Oh, the one I'm looking it up right now.
I don't know how to look at this table because I'm mad at him, so I look at you, then I'm like, oh, you're you. Why are you back at Eli? I'm like, fuck. Where's Cody in his silence? His judgmental silence.
Like, I'm gonna go back to my stream room. You guys have fucking fun.
Reaper, that's the band's name. Path of Victory.
There it is.
They had a show and it like uploaded to the Reddit page, and it's just them yelling "come, come" because one of the guys
it was like the drummer had a come subscribe shirt on. I was like, my man,
with that doom font. No one will ever wear this. Everyone
on stage.
Oh god, I just like it's a whole audience yelling "come."
Yeah, that was pretty.
I mean, everybody likes cum.
Yeah, right.
Honestly,
guys, girls,
Chicks love cum. Dudes love to cum. Some dudes love cum. I don't judge.
Hey man,
that much.
Everybody does love cum. Holy shit. That's what binds us together.
Literally. It creates life.
Holy shit. Yeah. All right.
The ether of life that brings us all together.
That shirt is the band. Is this?
I don't like it's the ether of life. That
I can't even
changes Final Fantasy storyline drastically.
Every Joker sentence I want to make, I just think like, damn, come. Fucking child.
You're like, oh no. God, I fucking love it. Yeah, they had a whole, and they're heavy ass metalcore, Australian hardcore. The Circle Pit. They have a lot of titles.
The Circle Pit, dude. Circle Pits are just a bunch of dudes skipping. Think about it. They're just skipping. Circle Pits. You ever seen dudes running around? They're just skipping.
Everyone get in the fucking middle. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking skip.
Yeah. Fucking ring around the posy.
That's literally what it is, dude.
To be fair, Ring Around the Rosie is one of the fucking most metal songs in existence.
Baddie,
I know I've heard why. I don't remember. Explain it for the podcast.
It's about the plague.
The Black Plague,
the
right?
Black Plague, yeah.
Ring around the rosy.
Pocket full of posies, because like that was like just a thing during the plague.
Yeah. Ashes, ashes, burn the fucking corpses.
Yeah. Ashes to ashes, we all fall down. Like, you're like, ooh, yeah, that was a kid's song about fucking dying.
Dude, all those old, actually.
Back when we had a real pandemic that like killed a third of Europe.
Yeah, it literally killed that. And that was that fast one. Also, why it didn't last as long is because it just kills you, which is the biggest thing where it's like,
that and humanity was like literally retarded. Where
we
like,
were filthy.
The shit we were trying to do, it's like, oh, I mean, it's these stray cats that are carrying the plague. So we kill all the cats because they're a sign of bad luck and they were eating the rats.
You have a headache. Let's just bleed the bad blood out of you real quick.
Give it all that extra.
I've opened my meat market next to the horses stall. Come try the meat. And you're like, this is what happened, right? That's the Deckard. I need to use Deckard Cain for that one.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's
fitting. Would you like my meat?
I hate your Deckard Cain voice more than all your other voices,
Ignore the loud horses next door, Baddie. It was good property. We get a good deal on here.
Ignore the fact that it's in a mortuary.
The meat's great.
It's unrelated to the meat, I promise.
These prices, we're slashing prices that will kill you.
I had video game related to talk about. Now it's gone. Because of this, it's gone.
Baddie, why are you wearing Japanese shirts?
I love anime!
You're not Japanese. Why do we still use forks and spoons? Baddie, please take that shirt off. You're offending me.
The guy who just went on a long fucking tangent about not being fucking Japanese.
He's Tanjiro and he looks white. Are you a samurai?
We're gonna be able to go back. We're gonna be able to go back and watch this section and be like, this is what it's like beating a dead horse.
Yep.
This is all. It's great. Still going.
Great. More horses for the meat market. See, it comes back around. Loops
when
back
a joke's
around.
dead, but you just can't let it fucking die, Eli.
Can talk about cum some more.
Yeah, honestly, I would love to.
That's the next stall over. You racist piece of shit, man.
Jesus.
Can I see your water form attack?
We'll just let you keep
Are you done?
keep going.
I don't know how long this
Here's
bit
some
can
more
go.
rope.
Thank you. I needed it for the bit. Now I'll hand it to the racist
I'm
baddie.
getting a migraine again. Here
I
we
actually
go.
think I'm getting a migraine, and I don't get those.
I'm starting to think it's after I talk to Eli, I get migraines. I was fine last night, then all of a sudden Eli started texting me about the podcast. Got a migraine. That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
Stress induced. I like it.
So what was your video game
I don't
topic?
remember. I was excited to talk about a video game thing.
Okay, is it Pokemon?
Nope.
It's definitely MonsterCon. Monster, Pokemon.
I mean, Pokemon's coming out soon. Scarlet and Violet, super excited. Can't wait, but that's not till November.
What is going on in video games right now? Like, there's really not a lot.
Pretty garbage right now.
Cult
The new
Lamb's still fun.
I play Tarkov like once a week for like 2 hours.
Do a scav run and then fucking hang it up. Like, hanging up my goggles.
Yep, pretty much.
God of War, the new one. That's the only thing I'm really excited
What
for.
about that?
Xenoblade. Donkey got fucking shit on for doing donkey stuff.
Donkey does get shit on a lot, though.
Donkey
You either
trolls.
love or hate Donkey.
Who's Donkey?
He just does the most fucking absurd reviews.
Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I think we've talked about him before.
Yeah, I was like, he's the guy's like fucking masterpiece, greatest game ever, 3 out of 5 stars. No matter
Oh my
what.
God.
Like, he will never give him perfect score. He did like 4 out of 5 once, but everything else is like 1 star, 1 star. But he shit on the new Xenoblade. Xenoblade 3 came out, and Twitter did not like that. He
Not a
did
fan?
Not like that.
Yeah.
Oh, we talked about the new fucking Lord of the Rings is apparently not doing good.
I love it.
Is it good?
So far, my biggest complaint is there's a weird bit of animation. You'll see it immediately, where they were doing like fight scene stuff, and they clearly went from practical to animated back to practical.
That's kind of odd. Just CGI.
It's not bad CGI, but it's not fluid CGI, and you can be like, all right, whatever.
Kind of that Matrix 2 kind of like
Yes.
unnatural
Yes,
movement.
100%.
Like,
It's just one small fucking section of a smaller fight scene, but it's early on in the first fucking episode.
man, if
So you're
only they had a lot of time and $1 billion budget to make sure that didn't happen.
I will say from that one thing though, I'm absolutely loving the show. People are complaining because it doesn't follow the lore. And motherfucker, if I could strangle every idiot that thinks Sauron was a glowing red eye for the entire Fellowship of the Ring trilogy, because he never was. He was a real person the whole time. But Peter Jackson made him a glowing eye, so everyone thought he didn't have a body. That's why he did. No, he was a 9-fingered fuck in his tower the whole time. Don't get me started on Lord of the Rings fucking shit, man. I was going off on stream last night.
It's doing okay on IMDb.
I'm generally enjoying it.
It's 6.8 out of 10.
But look at the Rotten Tomato.
Okay.
Look at Rotten Tomato, and that is like the lore. Yes, they couldn't do based off of Silmarillion. The our token, the Silmarillion. Well, J.R. Tolkien.
Salmonella?
Salmonella.
The
J.R.
Salmonella.
Tolkien doesn't allow. The estate wouldn't sell the rights, so you can't fucking touch it. Like you can literally, Amazon cannot touch it.
They can,
Well, because I think they need the permission of the family, right?
Yeah.
Which
The
they
Tolkien
did. I thought they
Foundation.
got that.
Only for Lord of the Rings.
I
and
think
then
that's all
Hobbit.
they.
I think that's all they
letters.
Right?
No. They have permission for a lot of it. Not
the letters, but not the Silmarilla.
the Silmarillion.
Silmarillion. Blah.
It's the
The
Salmonella.
salmonella.
Salmonella. The Salmonella.
I'm pretty
Now
sure they
everyone's
do.
like,
Yeah, so audience score is 39% on Rotten Tomatoes. The average
Critic
tomato
score. But the
is
critic score-
85%.
yeah, the critic score
That's
sucks.
usually when I know when to not watch a movie, is when the critic score is very high and the audience score is low. That's when I'm like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, that's when I read that and I was like, oh.
They have
no.
rights to the Silmarillion. Yes,
They do?
Okay.
not all, but there's okay.
Portions.
So yes, and the reason it's different, and like everybody fucking, I don't know, man. Like this shit irks the hell out of me because everyone's so feels like the Fellowship of the Ring trilogy is so precious. They changed so much shit. Glorfindel, one of the most important characters in Lord of fucking Rings, in Elvish throughout the second and third age, super fucking important. He's not in the movie at all. They replaced him with Arwen or Elrond or Gandalf or Strider, Aragorn. Like, So they're going to change shit.
Yeah, which is
And
part
in
of
10
it.
years, they're like, oh, it's a great show. It's just now everybody has access to Twitter. And now everybody has access to the internet. Now everybody wants to fucking hate because it's fun to do that.
Sometimes things deserve to be fucking hated on.
That's
though.
fair. Yeah, that's fair.
I do think they're a little too. I've enjoyed several movies that people have kind of shit on, but I can't think of one off the top of my head. But usually, some of them, like I actually really enjoyed my first time watching it in theaters. I enjoyed that Rian Johnson Star Wars movie. What was it?
Rogue One.
No, the eighth episode 8.
Oh, I absolutely loved it in theaters.
I loved it in theaters, and then I thought about it, and then I started hearing people complain about it. I'm like, fuck, that's right. Oh, fuck, that is kind of universe breaking.
Not
like,
The Last Jedi.
Oh, damn, not The Last Jedi.
Second to last.
Yeah, it was The Last Jedi.
It was The Last Jedi, yeah.
Because it was The Rise of Skywalker was afterward. That I hated in theaters, but
That one.
When it comes to things like
Palpatine
that,
came back. Fuck it, I guess that's the only explanation we have.
I just like they followed the exact same formula for all the Star Wars movies. Like, we need another Death Star, then we need another
Make it
Death
bigger.
Star. Yeah, make a bigger Death Star. And then
I don't care, man. I'm there. I'm not there to give a fuck about the lore. Like, I just want to have like, dude, if you stop thinking about it, like, you had fun in the theaters. I don't give a fuck.
The
I'm there for a
action
good
was
time.
kind of like there were several like when they did the hyperspace through the ship. I was like,
That was one of
That's
those beautiful
fucking
fucking scenes,
dope.
dude.
and then I'm like, click, 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 click. Fuck, that makes no sense. Like, because it comes down to like, why aren't they just attaching hyperdrive engines to rocks? Because that breaks the whole universe. You're like, oh yeah, shit.
it's the same for Aliens. It's like the new, like, what's up?
Oh fuck.
Aliens, Prometheus.
Yeah, Prometheus.
Prometheus, you're like, oh, it's fun. But then you start breaking down everything and you're like, fucking God. Like,
That's why I
it's so
live
good.
happily in ignorant bliss. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude.
start making movies and understanding like script format, that will piss you off. And then like
Yeah.
when you're setting up shots, all like that's what kills me. I'm like,
I mean, that's why we're never gonna have books like Lord of the Rings
color
ever
palette.
again.
The
'Cause
color
they
palette.
weren't edited properly. Like
Color-
the original Lord of the Rings books were just like Tolkien released. Like,
that's what kills me too. It's like it's Harry Potter did. I will say, like, you can love and hate her and how fought
absolutely,
or whoever did
but
it.
the books themselves,
Books and then the shows they did really fucking good. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, here's this. We'll just kind of stick true to this format. We'll make billions of dollars and fucking cash out and walk away. And then you have the flip side, video game shit, where it's video game movies. I swear you would have a blockbuster if you just followed a formula one fucking time.
Like
They're
the
like,
fucking
that is
Netflix
such-
Resident Evil. Like, dude, just follow the fucking games.
that is such a like an enigma. Why can Hollywood not just make a video game movie?
Because the video games that are good don't push the message. So they have to bring in a writer who has to be, fully original, and I'm going to do my own spin on it. Despite
I
the
feel
fact
like
that nobody wants that. Also, everyone is now race and gender swapped. Netflix, give me $100 million. Thank you.
Slide that
I'm going to
check
go
up.
do Blow now.
I'll be back. I've burnt 60 million on Blow. 40 million is going to underpaying this cast of gender swap people. Women we can pay less, thankfully. And you're like, oh no. He turned out to be the enemy.
Yeah, we gender swapped everyone because, as it turns out, it saved us, saved us
Millions of
about 27% per employee.
Oh,
Baddie's like,
And that's how you get She-Hulk.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, I've seen all I need to.
I've seen like, okay, there is one thing I will say, because I've just heard it's terrible. It's boring as fuck. That's the main thing. People were freaking out about the twerking thing, which I didn't. I was like,
Did she twerk?
yeah, she twerked.
There's a full scene of just, She-Hulk is
All right,
just
I'm gonna
in
watch it now.
Yeah.
I'm here for some fucking green pud.
It is bad. Like,
VFX.
it is 2004 fucking CGI at best.
Oh, it's bad green fucking twerking.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have seen PC games do better. And I'm
Mass
not
Effect?
fucking lying.
Well, the main thing, like, my takeaway was like, oh, people freak out about that shit. And I'm just like, like everyone in Iron Man's danced, like everyone's danced in the universe. And
But
that's
we
where I
don't
was like,
know her. That's the
thing.
She hasn't
yes.
done any fucking thing.
It's
like-
like the show's apparently really boring. Like,
It's really boring, and you could definitely tell it's like it's talking about the struggles of being a single woman in your 30s. Like, what? I thought this was about fucking fighting aliens and robots and shit. I don't care.
Dude, in your 30s, that's your prime, especially as a girl. That's the easiest time to get laid. As a guy, it's the easiest time to get laid.
So true. So true.
This is being single at 30 is the best time of your life. That is not.
I have time.
It only gets better.
Oh, Brandon, stop floating.
No.
Okay, that makes me think of something now.
Go on.
What video games have the best sex scenes in them?
Witcher.
Cyberpunk.
Okay.
The same studio
Actually,
made
yeah.
both.
Come to think of it.
Project Red.
Okay.
Cyberpunk had probably one of like I don't really care. Like
but
to
what
me, it's
about
just
Mass
pixels,
Effect?
right?
Oh, Mass Effect had good ones too.
Dude, blue alien titties, let's go.
But the tank scene, the tank bit from Cyberpunk 2077,
I don't remember that.
you literally fuck in a tank.
I gotta finish Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but there's like this weird thing where they're like they're saying in that their universe or whatever, like your pilot and co-pilot are connected through like a neural link or whatever, so they're fucking while they're in a neural link, and it's kind of wild.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Wait, you're in a neural. Is it cheating then?
What do you mean?
Wait, a neural
They're
link.
in each other's neural link already, and they're fucking.
They're already like they're connected to each other
They're
while
brain
they're fucking.
while real fucking.
So it's a double cum.
Probably. Brain
What
cum.
a conundrum.
Dude, I want a brain nut. Yo! That's the name of this fucking episode.
Yo, give me the brain nut.
I know the thumbnail. It's our heads just like expand. It's like you're like this. You're like, oh my god, I'm gonna. Your face expands here. You're like, I can't. It's just swollen. You have a swollen. There's a lot of pressure,
Bro, a
Baddie, this is
brain
why you
nut.
have migraines.
I've been brain nutting way too much, guys. Or man, am I not brain nutting enough?
No, you're too much.
That's a new name for an epiphany. I just had a brain nut.
Oh, we got a new T-shirt.
There you go.
It's a light bulb that just says brain nut.
I'm texting Leslie right now.
Brain nut's such a good
No,
word.
I'm gonna wait till we get.
I was gonna say our people at
Our
Bunker.
Reddit will
so
make the design, guys.
Dude,
brain nut.
Epiphany is
do
now
your
called.
worst or your best.
No, they're gonna
Holy shit.
just make a jizzy brain.
Do your best.
I love that idea. Just brain nut's such a good
Dude,
word
brain nut.
for epiphany. Oh, Brandon, you fucking genius. That's why you have that shirt right now.
Yeah, the
You can't buy bullets.
but you can.
You
well,
said
what's
brain
that?
nut, then he said epiphany.
You're an epiphany.
Baddie, what? Okay, sorry, we
Jeopardy
gotta
us.
praise Baddie right now.
Yeah,
Baddie,
I
you
need
did
a little
really
praise
good.
from you.
Baddie,
Eli. You spent 45 minutes. Don't touch me. Yelling at me
Okay,
already.
obviously,
I have daddy issues.
you're not Japanese because it's been 28 minutes, not 45. Okay, so
My
take
dad
that
listens to
shirt.
the podcast.
I have
He's
daddy
texting you
issues.
like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah.
He's going to. I
Yeah.
promise
Why
you.
you fuck up your son, Kyle Sr.?
Hey, Baddie Daddy.
Baddie Sr.
Oh, here we are back to the internet having weird daddy problems with AK Daddy, Baddie Daddy, Granddaddy. Eli, I guess, is technically a daddy.
That is very hard to explain.
Technically?
Very hard to explain on a date too. When somebody comes up to you like, "Oh my god, AK Daddy," like, what? Fucking lie.
It's like, look, read the room, guy.
This isn't Reddit.
Hold off for at least 2 more hours. Wait, is it the girl saying it or the random person?
No,
coming?
God, no.
Oh, okay.
My audience is entirely autistic men in their 20s
Dude, my son loves Brandon.
And 30s. And 30s.
and 30s
And 30s.
Big fan.
and some. Well, they claim to be women.
I know, we get like, when we
Usually
announce our...
accompanied by an anime profile.
Oh my God. How many episodes ago that were like, we have no women that listen to us? The top section of our comments, all women. Our
They're like,
Instagram feed,
bullshit.
all women. We're
They're
like, oh, sorry. Okay.
dude.
We get it.
That I've gotten comments like that too when I say like, let's be honest. I've like, ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest, gentlemen. They're like, well, stop disparaging the women in your audience. I'm like, I'm not. I'm just making fun of the dudes.
God. Calm the fuck down. Also, big shout out to L-Boy. Find those things. I-Boy is what I was calling. I texted
Oh,
you about.
because it is iBoy. I call him iBoy when he's not gifting subs to piss him off.
Oh, you are okay? Because I was calling him I-Boy. Wow, weird. Yeah, I was calling him like I-Boy. He's like, it's
an
fucking
idiot.
L-Boy.
If you ever I swear to God, if you start a sentence with a lowercase L, fuck you. If you're typing and you put a lowercase L at the start of a word or a sentence, it's an I. It's a
Dude.
capital I.
Bad spelling, poor punctuation, and incorrect
That's
capitalization.
just Twitch.
Basic fucking shit. Like, I'm sorry. I thought we all passed the 4th fucking grade. Well, I mean, Eli, you got a GED, so like that.
Some of us.
Do you remember
Speak for your fucking self,
That's
buddy.
how you know I was in Japanese, okay? And dropped out of high
when they
school.
forced cursive on us?
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to cursive?
That's
It died like
yeah.
it should have before our generation.
I can't even tell you how to do. I was thinking about this literally 2 weeks ago.
God.
How to do like a B. Because you remember it's that up.
Yeah. Of course I know how to do it.
What happened to cursive?
Dude, I could write that for a new generation and they would all just be like, what is this?
Dude, that's basically talking in code to Gen Zers.
Wait, is that what happened to like hieroglyphics and shit? It's like just one generation, all of a sudden was just like,
Nah.
Dad, what the fuck are you
Well,
writing?
I think
right now?
that was like a couple hundred and like a lot of years.
A couple
hundred
hundred
years ago.
I was gonna
During
say a
the
couple
Civil
hundred
War.
years.
Civil
For
War.
Okay,
a time period they used them.
Yeah, where we learned about the assassination of Abraham Lincoln via hieroglyphics on Ford's Theater.
I just picture this.
It's just
one
a top
guy
hat, a top hat with a fucking gunshot wound and an actor.
Yeah, behind him like this, and then splatter, and then woman
Honestly,
going
I like the
this.
idea of storytelling new events with hieroglyphics. No, I really do like that idea.
Oh God, I can only
Ready,
imagine
go.
what it would look like. The fucking like the Bill Clinton affair with the blue dress in hieroglyphics in the White House.
Just hands up.
Oh my God, it's.
I want us in
We need to
hieroglyphics.
bring it back. We need to
Oh, there
bring
you
back
go.
hieroglyphics.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, we
That's a
don't.
fucking great. I could tell so many better stories like
Eli,
that.
you just want to be able to draw for like
Fuck yeah.
France.
Like, yay! Eli is happy again. Why Eli eat things? The purple tastes better than the green.
Eli, you're in the army, not Marines. Stop it.
I
Cultural
know.
appropriation for the second time for a different culture. Fucking hell.
Racially ambiguous, you son of a bitches.
Not anymore, actually.
No.
Holy fuck. You got to take that out of the intro now.
Yeah, now I'm racially accurate.
You're
Right?
racially ambiguous.
Eli, he's racially ambiguous. It doesn't flow off the tongue as good.
He's racially specific now.
Percentages breakdown.
Yeah, it's just a chart.
Yeah, it's got to be the Fallout like fucking VAT system. Head Asian.
Okay, we're gonna do something we've never done before. Minus
Make an
out of
entertaining
Rex.
episode.
Okay, calm yourself. Okay, that's episode 100.
You can do the ad read?
Yeah,
Don't do it right now. Just do it at the end, and we'll just drop it in.
So welcome to the ad now.
Unsubscribe is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Brandon, stand up and show your family jewels.
Not again.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Manscaped Performance Package for the ultimate men's hygienic bundle. Join over 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with their exclusive offers for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code UNSUB. That's UNSUB at manscaped.com. If my math is correct, or the math is correct, that's about 12 million balls.
Damn.
That's actually, yeah.
I'm glad you're reading that because I don't trust your math at all to be correct.
I didn't read that. That was from my memory,
Was
Brandon.
it? No shit. Okay.
They come charged.
The Performance Package 4.0 has arrived, and oh man, is it a game changer. Show it off, Baddie. Inside this package, you'll find their Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer. They make ball powder. Crop Preserver ball deodorant. Okay, I just magically got that at the exact same time. Crop Reviver toner, which I need
I
to
just
see.
sprayed it on his crop.
Dude, you put the ball toner on?
I sprayed his balls.
He actually did just spray my balls.
really did.
Like,
They have ball toner, and I
I've never
usually
used that.
I usually flat iron mine. This trimmer is the future of grooming, and dare I say, the greatest ball trimmer ever. Which I actually did use that to trim my balls last night.
I will say they have actually sponsored me before several times, and I do unironically use Manscaped.
Same.
It's pretty good.
I've had the bad trimmers nick myself in my hoo-ha area.
Your hoo-ha?
Yeah, I have a vagina.
I was just saying, that's a pussy, bro.
But I don't know. Have you guys nicked yourself? It's not comfortable. Where you're
No,
like,
it's not good.
No, you're like,
Ooh.
oh God, Baddie, you go in there fucking aggressive, bro.
Right? No,
See, look, and he's fine. Fluck punch in. That is a lot of hair getting trimmed in there.
Yeah, I got a lot of. I'm a fuzzy dude.
Cover your drinks.
Just lean in and listen to the microphone. Let that microphone take that in.
Careful, you're getting beard.
That's all right. There's a lot of beard.
Oh yeah, the trimmer is water resistant, so you can say. What the fuck did you do? The trimmer is water resistant as you're drinking while doing it. You thought that was that good, but we want to take your grooming game to the next level. The Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Weed Whacker nose and ear.
Just read the
hair
goddamn
trimmer.
code.
I am, and it's Unsub 20.
Okay, Unsub 20. Go to
Bam!
Manscaped.
Call for action. Get 20% off and free shipping with Unsub 20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off your free shipping at manscaped.com. Use code Unsub. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. Because remember, this is the cheap brand. Baddie, can I see the thingy? Not
You
the Weed
just
Whacker.
circumcised a fruit on the podcast.
Yeah, that's what cheap products do. Watch. Oh, it turns on instantly.
See.
Look, fucking, dude, look at that. Imagine that's your wiener and it's hairy all the way down to the shit.
And you're circumcised now, thanks to Eli.
Manscaped.
Weird that you waited to adulthood to do that, but whatever.
Dude, trim the top of that.
I just really want to eat this fucking banana. Dude's been staring at me. I'm so hungry.
Oh no, please don't.
I know, just trim a line
Just
in
like a
Brandon's
fucking
arm.
like reverse landing strip on my arm.
Dude, manscaped.com. Go check them out. They're phenomenal. Use the code UNSUB. Save 20%.
Eli, shut the fuck
and
up. The ad reads over.
get 20% off and free shipping. And watch, but now we cut to Baddie eating a banana for 3 minutes. Baddie, how much can you get?
Oh, I don't have a gag reflex.
That is the hottest thing I've seen all day. Unironically, that, yeah.
I heard you have, but I could have gone deeper.
Yes.
How did you find out you don't have a gag reflex?
What was part?
Trying to make myself puke when I was super hungover.
Ooh.
Okay, Manscaped, what didn't you like about the ad read? Well,
hold on.
afterwards, Baddie talked about deep throating a banana.
No, that's after the ad read.
Dude,
It's
they
fine.
don't give a fuck, man.
And we're good then.
Well, next time,
Let's maybe like condense it down to 1.5 minutes and not
Yeah.
like run for 10 fucking minutes
Yeah.
about ball cutting.
Okay, first off,
Or not ball cutting, ball haircut.
4 minutes and 30 seconds.
I feel like it was longer than that.
I don't know.
I don't think they're going to pay us extra for those extra 3 minutes.
They're not gonna.
Hey, as long as the audience is happy,
We're not
who
getting paid by the
fuck
hour over
cares?
here.
We're not getting paid at all.
Actually, you're correct.
Yeah, Brandon, you're free.
Eli, we're free too. We haven't fucking.
Oh yeah, we never take
Yeah,
checks. I forget.
fuck.
Never mind.
We're
Why do
cheap.
we do this still? Got that there.
You know what the last thing I used those clippers on was? My MP5.
What?
The metal around the front side post is super like malleable, so I was able to bend it a bunch and I couldn't get it to snap. I used those and I fucking snipped that shit off.
What were you snipping? Like
The front side post, the side pieces, so I could get the what's the fucking word? I have a side post rail, so I could put a light on an old school like retro frame.
Got it.
But it won't fit on a K, so I had to remove part of the front side post.
You're like ghetto garage gunsmithing is entertaining as hell to me. I
love
passed
it.
the Dremel on the way in.
Yeah.
Like it's still just sitting out on the table. I'm like, ooh, this was going nowhere good quickly.
So goddamn much.
I was not doing anything bad. ATF. I don't have any dogs.
Hey,
That's the
Dumpy, come here.
That's the
You're the consolation prize.
I'm gonna put a service dog vest on Dumpy when you leave.
No, I was trying to Dremel off that the spikes.
What's with that taxidermy dog full of tannerite?
Oh fuck! It's on one of
Ballberries
those.
and tannerite.
It's on one of the cleaners, the Hoover things.
Oh, the Claymore Roomba?
Yeah,
No, it's a Boomba. I have one.
The Boomba, yeah.
Well, a fake one.
I have a lot of real ones in my garage.
I still think you need a taxidermy dog on your Broomba because it makes it way better.
I actually want to build I faked one for a video at one point. We literally did like, tannerite on a Roomba or whatever with a Claymore on it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a taxidermy dog.
No. Although I might do that. Do like a stuffed dog or something.
I'm just gonna find like a replica of the dog from Scrubs. He used to carry around his fucking dog everywhere.
I want to get like some legit Claymores though and do like a real Claymore Roomba, like with the proper licensing and everything, of course.
Have you
but
blown up a Claymore?
never,
Baddie has.
never a legit one.
Do that clack, that clackety clack. What is it? 3, right?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. That one you have to look at the. Oh yeah, you have to look at the little flash window, and you're like, click, click, click. Make sure it's sparking. You have that wire. You just unroll, put the caps in.
Bro,
put
Shock
it,
tube.
yeah. You put a shock tube in both sides or one. Now I can't remember. No, it's one side. It's one
That I
side.
don't remember. I did
Yeah.
this in 2010, bro. Like,
And mine was 5. It's been a long ass time.
Christ.
Yeah, you put the fucking shock tube front towards the enemy because people fucked that up in the past. That's
What?
why that's on.
that's why
there.
it's on there. It's like, you know how in the
Leave it to
McDonald's
the
coffee it
fucking
says,
military.
bro.
That's why. Did you read on the C4s? Do not eat.
Yeah,
That's cause
hilarious. Actually,
that's because someone ate it.
Yep, I believe that. Which I think you can do, right?
Yeah.
Like it's actually got nutritional value of some sort, where like people would get like really hungry and eat their C4.
All right, guys, for listening to the podcast right now, this is your father speaking. Don't eat C4.
I think you can get high on it too.
Brandon,
Don't
don't
C4.
encourage them.
Well, I mean, lighting on fire
they're not
doesn't
gonna
matter.
fucking have C4. Okay, well, allegedly.
Okay, some of them absolutely have C4. Don't ingest or light it on fire.
It is a bigger. It's a bigger felony for you to have it than for you to smoke it. So let's be real here.
And it's not going to explode if you smoke it.
No, it's very safe, very stable.
Yeah, you have to. It actually takes a blasting cap in order to ignite that fucking system.
You could light that shit on fire and hit it with a hammer. It's not going off.
And people don't understand. They're like C4. They think it's nitroglycerin. Which big shout out back in the day in the 1700s. Those ships that would come across the.
Those are some real motherfuckers.
Holy
Bro, have you seen how they would hold it in that spring system?
Stable that shit is.
Bro, it was giant springs built into those old ass ships that were just like, please don't move.
And because glycerin leaks. So once that happens, it's like, well, because all it was is nitroglycerin, I think absorbed by like wood chips. Is that was basically dynamite, at least to my knowledge, like sawdust, essentially,
Dude, that was like, you'd watch
to stabilize it.
Oh God, they'd take it across boats, and it was just like a spring system to keep it here. So when it's like the big rocking, it just stays still, and they're like, "Please, springs, just keep."
So you're
it
not
still."
having like chests full of dynamite,
yeah.
sliding across your fucking deck.
Yeah, I played Sea of Thieves. I know what the red fucking chests do. The red fucking
I think
barrels do.
I think everybody thinks a C4 is unstable because they see like fucking Call of Duty where it's basically tannerite.
You just throw it and it explodes.
can
or
shoot it.
throw
It
and
explodes, you shoot it, yeah.
It's not the case, but people will underestimate how much C4 is needed for a very large
Oh my
explosion.
God, dude.
Because in movies, it's like suitcases and it like levels a floor of a building. You don't need it. You need like 3 pounds, and you are fucking.
Oh yeah. We did that demo course with Best recently, and that'll rock your shit. You're too close to some of that shit.
Yeah, you were kind of close to some of that shit.
I was really close in retrospect to a lot of it.
And how many poundage?
One of the charges we ran, one of the charges I blew was like a 9-pound charge.
And that was a big boy.
That one wasn't too bad. The other one, it was the smaller one. We used like ECT, like electrical cutting, or explosive cutting tape. Basically like a shaped charge of copper or whatever that you wrap around something. Yep.
Shape charges are
That-
the coolest fucking shit.
Boosters,
Ever.
and then like 1.5 pounds of C4, and then a bunch of deck cord. That one I was way too close to, and that one felt like somebody literally takes a wiffle ball bat and just fucking beams you in the back of the head with it as soon as it goes off. And you kind of feel your brain rattle around. You're like, woo, okay, well, I'm
Brain
good.
nut.
Yeah, brain nut, whatever the opposite of a brain nut is. That was a reverse gasm. Yeah.
Your brain got kicked in the balls. Like, oh.
Fucking,
no.
it was, fuck. I forget what they told me to do. It was eat an avocado.
Oh, no shit.
Jericho was like, oh, yeah, you're probably a little close to that. Just eat an avocado. You'll be fine.
No shit.
Because
They're like,
apparently
"Yeah,
like, the healthy fats or whatever in an avocado or whatever, like help your brain repair, something like that. I didn't do it. We just
That's
drank.
military. It's one of those things. It's like being in however many ID blasts and suicide bombers for me. And then also when you're doing those explosives, it's like, okay, a giant explosion. And you're like, ding. It's like now run into the house and you're like, got it. Wow.
You see like triple vision, like
Door.
Yeah, thunk. We're gonna pick me up. I don't miss any of that shit so at all. At all. I don't miss the military. When I think back of those days, I'm like, nah.
I have people asking me that daily. Oh, you miss being in the Army?
No, fuck no. You could pay
No.
me fucking $500,000 to go back as a private. I'd say no.
Okay, I might do it.
I think it's a little different with us too, because like
I would pay
the lives that we live now are dramatically different from the average military member leaving.
Yeah, but
True.
right now
So, you know,
though,
we got it.
Fair.
We got it pretty good. You know,
but I would definitely do a GoFundMe for 1.5 mil if we can do Baddie goes back as a private for 3 years in the active military.
No.
You just said you would do it for $500,000.
Not
A
for
year.
3 years.
You don't get a choice in this. You have to sign a contract for $1.5 million.
unless you get med boarded.
I don't know if I'd get in, man.
That's fair, dude. So I thought about I thought about
35?
doing that for content at one
No,
point.
not for that because of my broken ass brain at this point.
We don't tell, dude. You never tell
You know,
Maps.
to be fair,
You don't tell Maps
bro. I didn't tell him about any of the broken bones I had, my fucking migraines, the 4 concussions I had at the time. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Maps just they always just don't say a thing. Dude, 1.5 mil, Baddie. 3 years.
That's
Private.
$500,000 a year on top of
I wouldn't
whatever
go back
else.
as a private though.
No,
I'd be neat for it.
I
but-
want you
You want me as a private?
as for 1.5 mil. Yeah, you are not getting an easy.
Damn, shield the fuck out of it.
If you and Brandon, how much would it cost for you?
You're gonna have to bump those numbers up.
I know.
I thought about it for content, but now I'm like, that's just not worth it. Plus, I'm not sure what the recruiting age is
35.
now.
Used
You
to
can
be
get
30.
wavered up to 42.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Seriously?
I went to basic with the guy who was 42. He got wavered.
Well, that was because you were still kind of wartime.
yeah,
35.
you're right.
I think
You're
it's
right. Yeah.
Dude, back in, I had some old ass fuck. Who was that old ass fuck? He dropped out like halfway through my cycle. Fuck, who was it? I forget his name. He dropped out halfway through. This dude was like 42, I think. He was also one of those
This guy
guys.
graduated. That was wild. This man was wild. It was funny because our first sergeant, the company first sergeant, was 42, and he would walk up to me and be like, And he just stood there and he did that for like 2 minutes. It was like way too long. I'm like, damn, that's rude, man. Like even right now, that's rude.
I saw they were talking about military recruiting. It was like a meme I was looking at where it's like Gen Z, like the modern, you know, military that they're building up now. Like, I need a stress card. Like, I have anxiety when I talk to people. This, like, yo, this boot camp is not busting for real. And then like there was like the Chad fucking like 2002 enlistment. Like, yes, sir, I heard the Toby Keith song. I am here.
I'm here for America.
Yes,
I am
dude.
America. Dude, that I wonder like nowadays, because before we deploy, you have to do the I might have talked about the desensitizing for war. So they just you have to watch like army dudes just getting sniped and killed over in war, and they're like, this is to desensitize you. It's like, man, okay.
I was on live leak before I joined. Okay.
Now I'm like, that's just fucking Reddit now.
Wait, well, it taught me. I was
Not
like,
anymore. Is it still bad?
No, there's still tons of places on Reddit you can still
Oh,
like.
I didn't think
There's
it
like
was.
r
I
slash
stopped using
r
Reddit.
slash combat footage. I think still like posts a bunch, especially the Ukraine conflict. Like,
Oh,
there's a
dude, I didn't think
shitload.
about that. All right, fair. I literally the only time I go to Reddit now is for our subreddit. I stopped using Reddit like 4 years ago.
smart. Like Twitter.
Yeah, it's a cesspool. Like, there's a bunch of just very angry basement dwellers on Reddit, but there's occasionally good info.
That's what they sound like in my.
They're typing angrily.
Yeah, dude, I used to have to watching all those videos and deploying. I just remember I was like, don't stop moving during patrol. Don't stop moving during patrol.
You're doing like you're over there doing like the Dune sandwalk. Like,
Yeah. I'm like, I ain't gonna be hit today. Like doing TikTok dances
Yeah.
while moving.
Ahmed not gonna know where to aim the SVD.
Yeah. I'm
Maybe
dancing.
that's why Nico is so good at TikTok. He was already ready for all the dances.
I was so terrified. And then you get like 5 months in the deployment when war has set in and you don't give a fuck. And you're like, night mission, just a line of chairs. You're like, don't give a fuck. If they shoot me in the head, I'm not going to feel this.
You see a red laser on the wall. You're like,
Pull the fucking trigger. Do it.
do it, pussy. Your shit's not zeroed.
Sorry, neither was ours.
I had one mission where it was my gun fucked up at 0. And I was like, man, I like went to do like warning shots. I was like, man, my 0 is really off right now. We went immediately back and I was like,
I hear warning shot and bad 0. I'm like, is this going the generation kill direction?
this is like clack, clack. And I was like,
Ooh.
what the fuck is going on? I got back. I was like, okay, let's confirm my 0 right now from that drop of my gun. I was like, blah. And I was like, it's not hitting paper. That's not a good sign.
Suppressing fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, not great.
Yay, war. You guys should not do it.
I would love to never do that.
This sounds so cool.
Thought about it for a minute. Decided it wasn't for me.
So cool, right? Until it's not cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Till it's not.
That first time you're like, just like, let's roll up into the strike. It's like, ting, 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 ting. Is that gunfire? 100% dismount left.
What? Yeah.
So we're getting out in this. This isn't, it's not rain. It's
And
not
that's
hell.
when the
right
IED
now.
goes off.
You sure it's not hell right now? Just say it's hell. I'll be
You
way
just
more
step
comfortable.
out of the striker onto the forbidden tuna can.
Oh.
I've never heard it called that.
You get the forbidden tuna can, the forbidden Play-Doh. The...
Dude, I walked over forbidden tuna cans before. Like we walked over and the next, man, this was literally the next day we cleared an area. We're like, whoop. Cleared the entire area. A new company,
So it's your fault.
walked the exact same path, and one of them did. He hit a tuna can, fucking
Fuck.
went off. He was a below the knee injury, and I was like,
He's still
what
got a leg.
the
He's good.
fuck? I was like, one of us stepped over that and didn't see it. We're like, what the fuck?
It reminds me of that photo where they've got one of those that for those who don't know, the forbidden tuna can, obviously like landmine. There was one where it was like a hopscotch thing where it was like across a fucking creek where they were like stone, 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 landmine, stone, stone. Like, ooh.
God, that was my biggest. I would just watch where I was walking and
Get your
watching.
boots wet.
It's like cutting wires. Unless you've been there, you never experience it. It's like you're supposed to trim wires. Because here in America, we have fucking power lines that run up. That is not how Iraq is. All the power lines are just like into the ground. They're running into houses.
Yeah.
They're running across the street. And you're like, do I clip these? Or like, maybe those might be connected to people's power. We don't know. You're like, so one of these might be an ID, one might not. And they're like,
Well, if it's between Abdul's Xbox working and me not getting blown the fuck up, I have a preference.
so you're like, click, click, click. Okay, we're good. We're good. And we had buddies that come up. It's like click stuff, and you're like, oh, you're good. And we're walking, and then they're like, oh, there's a wire that led here. They're like, what? And you just see like thunk, thunk, like a daisy chain, and he's like, puts him down. It is a huge daisy chain of IDs. It's like, oh, I'm glad we clicked that off. Holy shit, that is a whole bunch of fucking happy times.
Hurt Locker shit.
Yeah. Oh, that when he's like pulling his like. We just seen him in a line. It was like one, and then you see like two, three. You're like, fuck my
It's
life.
like old fucking mortar rounds and shit.
Ah, man. Again. So how much to go back to the military?
It's fantastic.
Well, I mean, we're not like doing a real war anymore. So like, you got a couple years before like the next big one starts, probably.
Hopefully.
$2 million a year for you, Brandon,
No, I'd do it for $2 million a year. Yeah.
and then Baddie's 500. And then we get
money.
500K. You would actually go back in as a private 500K a year.
Yeah.
dude. This vlog would take. If I could record it, they're like, you. I was like,
if
no,
we
no,
don't
no.
tell each other the number.
Yeah,
it's just
no,
kinda
no.
like, man, I can't believe they're giving us 500K a year, and I'm over here like 3 years, 6 mil.
And
I'm
then
like,
right next to us, they're paying you.
he's like, man, I just wanted to go to college.
Oh, the other privates don't know about how much you get, or they do know, so they hate the fuck out of you.
That's how you get fragged in the field.
Hey guys, just to let you know, these guys are joining later in life. They're equally the same as you, minus they get paid significantly more than you.
How much
them
is
with respect.
significant? Significant.
2,500,000. You guys make about that in.
Your life.
Yes.
You don't.
Have fun. Salute. Walk out. Record. Oh, that's comedy gold. That's a series that everyone would watch. At least I would.
It's called Murder. It's a snuff
There you go.
film.
That's a Vet TV skit. That's what it is.
You guys are getting soap barred.
That immediately.
Every night.
Immediately.
So many stress
man.
cards, though. No, you're good.
Could I use the stress card? Stress, I'm making too much money.
I'm stressed that I'm getting lock and a socked every fucking night. My ribs don't work anymore.
Owie. Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah, $500K a year. Oh, fuck. Are you streaming this month since it's Subtember? Or you?
Dude,
Oh,
September.
so what is Subtember?
All right.
He'll explain it. He'll get.
So-
Oh, that's the title of this episode.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Or
What
that
is
or brain
September?
nut.
Brain nut.
Oh, brain nuts.
September
Really
brain nut.
Ooh, I like it. There it is. 4 years ago, I believe it was. I think it started in
Sodomites.
2019. That was weird. Twitch decided to be like, hey, for September, we're going to call it Subtember, and we're going to give you discounts. If you gift a new sub, it's like $1, or you resub, it's $1 instead of $5. But the person gets the same amount of money, the streamer.
And wasn't Amazon just complaining about not making enough fucking money off of Twitch?
Twitch has been in the red for a very long time. That's why they're forcing ads everywhere. But then the next year, September, was like, hey, you get 50% off a new sub instead of like $1.
Wait, how much was the first one?
It was like $1 for a sub, man.
No
Oh, I thought you were talking about this current one. Okay.
No,
it's worse and worse.
Every year it
each
gets
year.
worse.
Yeah.
And then 2020 it was like 50% off. Then next it was like 30% off gifted subs though, which was like, oh fuck, that's still a ton for people. And then this year it's like, all right, then
We'll give you an Arby's gift card.
bro, that'd been better. It's like it's 20% off for you to resub sometimes for a length of time, not just like a regular resub. You have to do it for like 3 months, 6 months, whatever.
That's pretty shit.
It's not great. And there's like stipulations behind it, man. It's like it can't be one of these kind of subs, and it can't be this, but it can be that, but it can't be that. It's like the most convoluted shit. It's like how to ruin a good thing so fucking fast.
Like, how the fuck does Twitch even know at this point?
I don't know why they didn't keep it 50.
Speaking
50%.
of fucking Twitch, did you hear about the chick getting railed on Twitch?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She was fucking ugly. Yeah. I don't know.
Right.
What? She was a small ass streamer, right?
250
Oh,
followers.
she wasn't small assed, but yeah.
250-ish followers. Now
Nice.
like 4K-ish. Because after a week, she got her account back. Twitch unbanned her. She,
Well, okay,
not
so-
even unbanned her. She had a 7-day suspension.
Like, I don't know the details. Was she like getting fucked on stream, as in like getting like visibly fucking railed?
The boyfriend is behind her. I tried to look
Doggy,
it up.
like she was
Yeah.
bent over her desk drinking, and her boyfriend, for a second, you see him.
Is it visible or like
You just
They're
see her
fucking
like
in front of a glass. No, it's absolutely visible. They're fucking in
I
front
know,
of a glass
Brandon's
door.
like this.
Oh.
See my camera, like, but
You
it's the
can't
girl
see
cam, and you
on
see the
cam.
guy behind,
Yeah.
and she's like,
But you could see the glass on the.
You can see
Oh,
the glass, and he's just fucking her.
Yeah. I mean, do your thing. Good for you, I guess.
7 days.
Like, out of all the shit
That'll
that
show
people get-
Amaranth.
Well, they get like that's the biggest thing. It's you get to see it, like the alcohol in the cat's face. She got what, a day ban or something? 7 day ban?
Alinity, yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
spitting
she got-
vodka into her cat's mouth or
She got
something.
in a bunch of trouble over like.
She's
the
done a
animal
bunch
shit.
of shit. Yeah, she's done a bunch of shit. She threw her cat once.
And then it's like 7 days. And homegirl, she's like getting fucked on camera, and you're like, 7 days.
That is like, dude, even then, like a lot of other female streamers were like, hey, Twitch, you probably could have just left this one ban. If you're like not, it's like it's an accident. Like,
No.
his dick didn't just fall and slip in repeatedly. Like she willingly got fucked.
As she's like
Live on
thanking
Twitch.
subs for the chats, like for
Dude,
the
she's
for the subs.
moaning on, like you can see her facial reaction to getting fucked. Like
It's
it is
like-
here. It looks like my cam right now.
there. That's what you see from her.
And then she's
So
like,
I saw a screenshot. Like I saw a
Yeah.
screenshot from like the
It
article
wasn't
or
crop.
whatever.
Like that's what it looks like. And then if you look in the glass window, you just see the full on reflection of her getting fucked.
I'm like, I wish Twitch would just make up their fucking mind as to whether or not they're gonna allow shit like that on the platform. It's like if you say you're not, like that is a pretty fucking egregious violation
That's it. Like why?
intentionally.
Intentionally. That's the thing. It's not like I understand why some of these like nip slip whatever.
Yeah,
yeah, badge slip. It's like
I
that
feel
stuff
really
I'm
bad for
tolerant.
streamers about that too.
It's
Especially like
shitty.
fucking married streamers and shit like that. Like I've seen a couple of those like fuck ups, and it's just like this
That
is why
sucks.
live shit like would freak me out, especially as like a female. Like that's
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Well, you get to see like Amaranth. She was doing that podcast on how much she makes off of all those platforms, and you're like, girl, you did it the right way. Can't get mad at you for anything you did.
You can't blame people like Amaranth for taking advantage of
she makes like $100K a month off Twitch, $100K a month off of some.
well over 100K a month off Twitch.
I was gonna say that sounds low. Sounds real
wait.
low.
You might be right.
No, I know I'm right.
But on the main
If
platform,
only we have a nightmare brick in front of us that can tell us.
OF, she's bringing like 1.5 mil a month.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. And that's why she's like cutting back.
She's like
now.
the 20th something most subbed streamer on Twitch.
She's the top female streamer. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Fucking shit. Twitch star Amaranth has revealed she's earning a staggering $33 million from adult content platform OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what she makes all her money on is
Dude.
I
The
would.
Twitch star makes roughly $1.5 million per month.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like if Twitch would, it's the same thing with YouTube. It's community guidelines. Like none of these platforms want to state what they really are. They're so vague, so they don't need to enforce them properly. They can do whatever they want, and nobody can be like, "What?"
And something that I'll give them a lot of credit for, and like, and this is people like giving people I really don't like credit for, like these big social media companies. They have a really fucking hard job where you have a platform that has, you know, for example, like Facebook, Instagram, whatever, billions of fucking people on, and you have a staff of maybe like 10,000 dudes. Like, that's a hard fucking job.
Yeah.
To go through every report, every spammer, everything. Like, there's a reason why AI takes over a lot of this shit because you fucking have to.
You can't keep up to the amount of content and then the length of content. Our podcast is a good example. It's an hour they have to scrub through. We found out
they don't.
The Ryan Reynolds thing is the main thing. The Ryan Reynolds pool is the main big no-no.
Can't talk about the Ryan Reynolds pool very much.
We can say it.
Ryan Reynolds pool.
We can post it. We need to find. Oh, that's going to go on the new wall too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
we need to actually fill that out at one point.
Oh,
like a separate like sacrificial lamb of a video.
I mean, that
with
can go on
everybody
Patreon.
making their bets. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Dude, we can actually have content on Patreon.
That could be up in the background as long as you don't talk about it. You just put it up there. It's a fucking poster. What are you?
And every new episode, there's like a different fucking name or something's changed slightly.
I just like it's gonna be Ryan Reynolds pool. With,
I'm putting his fucking face right
yeah,
over that
exactly.
shit.
So it's like that. And then we're gonna do a fucking ad spot for Mint Mobile, which is his company, which I love the most. I love that was the one who's like, yeah, we want to work with those guys. It's like fucking dope.
Did you guys
want to work with
Did you guys talk about the new studio last episode?
No, I don't. Dude, the new fucking.
When is the new studio gonna be a thing?
In a week and a half, I'll have it all done.
So episode after next.
Yes, that was the biggest thing. It's like we got the new the table.
Probably not.
Matches the one kind of we had. It's minus it's gray. It's not a black.
Whatever.
It's brown. Even.
Yeah.
But it will have more width.
Could not anticipate that next sentence. Couldn't have nailed it better.
So we got the new table. God damn it, I love you so much. Which is a lot more length into it.
But that way, nuts aren't touching over. You're not sitting on your buddy's lap anymore.
Yeah, you have that.
Unless you want to.
Well, we get this big ass table. We're all just still like nut to butt. Like
we're still like holding hands.
I missed you.
But the wall, the decor,
fucking conga line the entire hour long episode.
We're just sitting butt to nut. We have a bench. We just sit straddled.
Like straight
We're
up,
holding each
I have
other.
a bench for this table. It's 4 chairs and a bench. So we could have put a bench here.
The mic's mounted on the back. One of our heads to talk. Hey, Brandon.
We're all wearing helmets with the mic on the back of it.
Not a bad
It's just
idea.
a reverse like night vision mount with the microphone.
I like this new setup way more
I'm
already.
a fan.
Bravo 6 going gay.
Homosexual.
Those are one of my fucking greatest things I ever did. The Claude Nods.
The Claude Nods.
They broke when I moved. I was real sad about that.
Dude, but the new studio, like, it's going to look fucking dope. All the shelving, I gotta do Eli decor, so I want super artistic.
Gotta make sure all the color palettes are looking good.
Oh, bro, they look real fucking good.
Just wait till you see these fucking palettes.
Dude, the fucking lights, the backdrop, the wall, the decor.
So you're not gonna have lights that attack guests anymore?
No.
I'm kind of sad about that. I'm not gonna lie. Can we still like just duct tape a light? Like,
just
one
above.
No,
I
no,
have
no.
a string and I can pull it and it just falls and hits them in the head.
Like one of
You just
the
need
lights
like a
to the
trap
wall,
door for the
like-
guest.
They're gone.
That would be very hard to explain to the rental agency. Like, why did you build a trap door with piranhas?
Why didn't we?
Why did you not have it convey with the property?
She's like, what did you do to this house? How do you fuck it up so much?
Home
First
Alone.
off, is it fucked up? You have piranhas now, and they're beautiful creatures. There's a lot
Red
of
belly
blood in there.
piranhas.
Sounds
Super
pretty
pretty.
fucking judgmental, to be honest.
When I was a kid, I actually owned 2 red belly piranhas.
No shit.
When
I think you
couldn't
told me
aff-
about that.
When I
yeah.
couldn't afford to feed them, I gave them hot dogs. One ate the other.
Always sounds good when you buy a pet and you're like, when I can't afford to feed it.
I bought it hot dogs.
And then one ate
literally
the other.
ate the other.
Did you know piranhas won't eat your fucking hands up if you
Yeah.
put it in?
No, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a myth. You can be bleeding and you put it in, they won't fucking. It's a myth.
What the
Literal.
fuck? So
myth.
they don't attack humans?
Nope.
I feel like I've seen piranha attacks.
Yeah,
They
there's a
do,
very
but it's-
extremely,
yeah.
extremely rare. It is.
Because I remember in North Carolina, there was a thing like when I was living there. I saw it like in the newspaper or whatever, where somebody had like pulled up a piranha out of like the Cape Fear River or some shit, and they had a picture of a pocket knife that had made an indentation on it. With
Oh
the
yeah, no,
jaws.
yeah, like if you put a knife in their mouth and shit like that, they'll bite. But like
yeah.
piranha aren't like inherently aggressive. I guess is the way to put
They
it.
want small.
So that movie
big
Piranha
packs.
3D fucking lied to me.
Yeah, just like fucking Sharknado. It's not real.
It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, who
Reading
did that?
Sharknado.
That coyote. Oh, what's that guy's name? Have you ever watched Coyote?
Like
Ugly?
Coyote Jones or something.
Yes.
Like, I think I know who you're
He
talking
gets
about.
stung. Like, welcome to the sting
Yeah.
zone. That
And he does like the
fucking
world's like most like fucking painful bee stings and shit like that. Yeah.
ants, spiders.
Sounds like what's his name? Houston Jones.
Not Houston Jones.
But he's
Not-
Coyote Johnson.
what
or-
is wrong with you people? Stop it.
Dude, Coyote
Fucking
Johnson
intentionally
or
hurt
whatever his
yourself.
name is.
Coyote
He-
Peterson.
Peterson. Dude, he did such a good job with what he did. I don't know if you watched his content.
I watched like some of it, like when he did the most intense like bee sting or wasp
Bro,
sting
that
in the
dude-
world. Like
He almost fucking passes out.
he's
from
like
the pain.
about to vomit, like on his hands and knees, like so this is what I'm feeling right now. No, I'm like, and he's handling this, I'm sure, like way better than any fucking buddy else would.
Dude, Baddie. Are you good? Okay.
No, sorry. I just checking around.
This guy who will
Are
capture
we
the.
boring you, Baddie?
Yeah,
no,
sorry.
I can't see the time anymore because of how the
I
light is
got
right
it.
now.
I will tell you. Boom. We're
And I'm
good.
just trying to watch shit. That's my job.
That dude will fucking take like the scariest
Like
fucking
murder
bugs.
hornets and shit.
Yeah, and he was like, okay, he captures them and then he puts a stinger and he just holds them until they sting him. Yeah. And he did it with piranhas though. He cut his hand. He's like, okay, blood, put hand in piranha tank. And
And they
they
had
just
to have known ahead of time.
they just swam around him. He's like, no shit, they do not do this. He was like, it's a fucking myth. He was just holding his hand in there. He's like, nope.
He
I
had
think
to
it
have
has
known
to
ahead
do
of time
with
because my
Size is
That and the pack. It's like they'll attack like splashing and things like that. There's certain things that trigger like their fight
Mhm.
flight shit. So most of the time it's panic and run. But
that tarantula wasp. That's the motherfucker that made him crippled.
tarantula wasp. Those are
Crip-
two things I hate.
dude.
God. Yeah, that sounds like some shit that makes me want to move off that continent.
it fucking dropped that dude to it's the vomiting one and that one ant. He got bit by one ant. He was like, "Oh, this is worth it. I'm gonna vomit." Like,
The bullet ant. I know those are bad.
yes, he gets bit by one of those.
He's basically like went around the world like finding the most exotic shit to be stung by, and he made millions off of it. So
Oh,
you know, hey.
He
I mean, okay.
got shows and he's
This
like,
wasn't like OG internet where like this would get 10,000 views
That's
on Live
what I
Leak.
was like. I'm like, man.
no, he's pretty big.
Okay.
he has TV channels now. Like, I think
He's oh my god, Brave Wilderness is his channel. It's 20 million subs.
bro, he's crushing it. And he's so
Like bitten
like,
by bloodworms 11 days ago.
That's a real thing.
6 million views.
What is a blood?
wait,
blood-
what is a
bloodworm?
bloodworm? Whoa, what the fuck is
I
that?
don't- I
That's
don't-
from
That is the forbidden fleshlight.
Dune. Have you seen my flashlight? It has
Oh my-
fangs.
yeah, stung by a cow killer, like the ant or whatever.
Nah.
Yeah, fucking 5 years ago, 80 million views.
Dude, his fucking.
I'd fucking do that. I'm not even gonna lie. Like if I knew I could get to that size, I'll fucking do whatever, man.
Well, he's so methodical on how he breaks it down.
You hear
That's
that, guys? Brandon will do anything.
what for 80 million views.
Yeah, do you know how much 80 million views is monetized on fucking YouTube
No.
on a long ass video like that?
That's a good chunk of change. But there's
Oh,
not
that's
much
a cou-
Brandon
that's
want to
like-
do.
More than 100 grand at least.
Me being
Probably a couple hundred
yeah.
grand.
me being stung on the inside of my butt by a penis.
Live on Pornhub.
This episode
Okay, I would do
of the
almost
sting zone.
anything.
The sting zone.
I'm being stung by my buddy's cock again for the 4th episode in a row.
Tweezering it. It's like, oh God, here it is on my face. It's going crazy. It's spitting its poison venom at me.
Stung by a brain nut. God damn it.
Baddie, what? Don't judge this.
This went downhill.
Thank you for watching the Unsubscribe podcast. As always, we have Eli double tapping. Oh no, the ghost of Donut Operator,
yeah.
and Brandon Herrera. I'm Baddie Streams, and I'm gonna go bleach my eyes.
Fetch the melon baller. I tire of my eyes.
This is what we do today.
You get the ad read?
Yeah.
Don't do it right now. Just do it at the end, and we'll just drop it in.
We have to do a mid-read.
Yeah, we just do it at the end. With the power of editing.
No, we
So
do
welcome
it
to
now.
the ad now.
Read your script.
Do I read what I can talk about or no? No, Baddie.